Next, we had an introduction to the Mandarin Blooper community from Camille Rondeau. She says he or she, actually, Camille is normally a girl's name, but it's spelled Camille. So maybe it's a fella. I'm not sure. Find out. Hello. I'm reading other people's introductions, and everybody seems to have a good, serious reason to want to learn Mandarin, and I'm afraid I don't have any. Well, maybe you'll get a laugh at how I ended up here. I've always liked languages and the whole process of learning to read, write, and speak. I know a few European languages, but I never learned anything from outside the Western Hemisphere. Or the Western Sphere, because I guess part of Europe is in the Eastern Hemisphere. I realized I was really craving the challenge when I started talking other languages in my dreams. That is a good feeling when you start to realize I'm speaking another language in my dreams. So I started thinking that I could start something new on top of my busy science student schedule, just to put my mind to something else. Why Mandarin? Here's the crazy part. So I met a really cute guy who studied Chinese in university and taught English in Beijing for a while. Okay, all right, so cool. He lives far away at the moment, and we won't be together before at least another 6 months. We're constantly talking about our love of language, but he'd never expect me to be able to share in his passion for Mandarin. I want to learn in secret while we're living apart, and then knock his socks off. How far do you think I can get? And will you help me find the best plan/prank setting to reveal my new skill when the time comes? Anyway, I'm absolutely loving it so far. Luke is a great teacher. Luke is a great teacher. So, all right. So, first of all, I love this. This is an awesome reason to start to learn Mandarin because it's very focused on an individual person. Like when you have an individual person who's motivating you, that's just it. That is one of the most powerful motivations that we don't really talk about very much. Wanting to impress somebody, obviously the risk is that if the relationship changes in some way, theoretically that motivation could have the rug pulled out from under it. But at the same time, it's really visceral when you want to, especially when there's romance potentially involved and hey, he's a really cute guy, so you want to impress him. That's cool. And so that can be a super huge motivation. And then she says, how far do you think I can get? Well, you say you're a busy science student, so that means you probably can't devote more than maybe an hour a day. So let's see, an hour a day for 6 months. So that's about 180 days, approximately, a little bit more, 180 hours. So you could probably get halfway through the foundational Mandarin learning, and that'll give you a bunch of stuff that you can say. So it would certainly be enough for him to recognize that you'd put in a good bit of time. And if you were able to do 2 hours a day, you might be able to get through the foundational pack. And if you got through the foundational pack, then you're going to know about 80% of Chinese by frequency. So it's all about the amount of hours you can spend per day on it, and then the overall hours after that. Cool, nice. Well, I hope that's helpful. As for the best plan and prank setting, oh, geez, I don't know. Maybe other people in the community can give that one a think and come up with something. That's not something I've ever considered before, where I sort of suddenly speak Chinese and surprise someone. Never done that before. That would be kind of cool, though. 谢谢你观看我们的这个视频. If you found this video valuable and you'd like us to help you reach fluency and literacy in Mandarin Chinese as fast as possible without all the headache of traditional learning methods, just head to mandarinblueprint.com to learn more. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell below to be notified every time we release a new video. And of course, 保重.